Yo, what's going on everyone? Before we hop into this video, I do have to let you know that it's sponsored by 33rd, which is a unique take on the tower defense genre. 33rd is not your traditional tower defense. Instead, it's a part of the random defense genre, which originated from StarCraft's use map settings. Animals can use various weapons such as pistols and rifles. There's also ingenious weapons such as a hairdryer and slingshots. As you play more and more, you'll learn which weapons and items are best to attack monsters with. They also recently started an anniversary event and are selling limited edition Christmas skins, and also a new special game mode was added. PvP rounds in 33rd are very quick, you can end them in less than 3 minutes, but if you're wanting to sit down and play a traditional tower defense experience with a friend, it'll take about 20 minutes, so you'll have to make some time to play. Also, another great thing is that spending money is not necessary at all to make the best team. In little to no time, with the rewards from daily events and just playing, you can easily level up to really enjoy the full experience of the game. If you guys are interested, make sure to check it out with the link in the description, and let's get into the video. Yo, what's going on everyone? Hope you guys are all having a wonderful... Is it just me, or has like the camera been unreasonably large in the last few videos? Like, I was just looking at it on OBS before I started this recording, and I swear it's like so, it was like this. No, not like, but it was like this. I did a little magic, you know. I shrunk that. Anyways, let's talk 2022 plans. To start it off, as far as New Year's resolutions go, not really a big believer in those. I'm hoping for some dubs in Brawlhalla. Hoping for some consistent uploading, although fortunately it hasn't really been in my nature to do so in the past. Definitely gonna be posting more of that analytical, or less analytical, more like storytelling videos, more highly produced, that kind of stuff next year. I actually posted a poll on Twitter. Follow my Twitter if you want to be active in my community a bit more. But yeah, I posted a poll on Twitter about what the topic of the next video of that type would be, and it's looking like it's going to be the best player who has never won a tournament in NA, of course. So that should be a video coming out early next year, within a few weeks, which I think is a pretty interesting topic myself. Lots of players to be considered. Honestly, it probably comes down to just like 4 total. Stingray, Ethan, Java. Maybe just those 3, honestly. Anyways, I need to do more research myself into it. This Yumiko skin is just one of the most goated skins in this game. It looks good in every color. It looks insane in this color. It's just completely cracked. Yeah, I'm hoping for competitive next season to be really fun. Return of Land, hopefully. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Omicron is kind of going crazy on the US at least, so we'll see what's going on with that. I really hope LANs can come back in some capacity, selfishly because I was always better on LAN and had more fun going to LANs, but also just because you want to have international competition. It's kind of sad that over these last 2 years we've had, you know, people from all around the world getting the same world champion title, and in some ways kind of like diminishing the value of some of these tournaments. Yeah, I'm very excited for potential return of that. Also very excited for whatever Brawlhalla may branch out to in 2022. Obviously, we got a Fang Wild Legend coming out early next year. Ideally, it's a tree. Never know. Gotta mention it every video until they release a tree legend that they should make one, because they really should. Also, okay, it's not gonna be a long tangent on the tree this video, but how perfect is it that they're releasing a Fang Wild Legend and is said to be an elder of some sort, okay? When you think about Fang Wild, it's like all naturey and stuff, right? When you think of like a master of nature, If you ask me, it sounds like a mother tree, like Mother Nature, right? What encompasses nature more than like a massive tree? Like if you ever played Ori and the Blind Forest, that big tree in the middle. It's just perfect. You could even have an Ori and the Blind Forest crossover. You know, double whammy. That's like double the money. It's like printing money at that point, honestly. I wonder if Sandwick is lagging. Oh, that was not the option to choose. Yeah, my plan going into next year is to main every single gun legend, and then whichever secondary weapon is broken, that's the character that I'll play. Yeah, I feel like some of the gun legends are so massively underplayed in this game. Like, okay, there's some characters like Thatch, where you can kind of understand why they're underplayed, mainly because like super low defense, and because their theme is like kind of less appealing. But a character like Ada, and even like Lord Rax, I know Lord Rax is Lance, and Lance is massively hated by a lot of the people who play this game, but Rax is like an alien. If you ask me, that's kind of cool. He's a pretty rad character. And dude, Rax in specific is such an oddity because competitively he's honestly pretty good. He has some crazy sigs, especially his gun sigs or not his gun sigs, his lance sigs are like psychotic for the weapon standards. Honestly, a lot of characters have pretty bad lance sigs, but Rax's in comparison like make everything, they put everything else to shame, to be honest. Especially that end sig, it's completely grounded. Yeah, I should be playing Rax to talk about this, but like, dude, I think, hold on, I want to do some unholy things to this man. Alright, it appears I'm not going to be able to do them. But honestly, that dude has some, wow, fortunate. But dude, my point being that a lot of legends, specifically gun legends in this game, are completely underplayed. Because, like, all the players who play guns, competitively at least, they all play the same legends. Like, everyone plays either Barraza or Lucian. Like, that's what everyone, except for me, has played, guns-wise. I guess Cody played Reno for a few tourneys. Maybe just one. But yeah, like characters like Ada, completely unrepresented in like top like 16. Isaiah, completely unrepresented nowadays. Who else? Gotta think. Thatch. Actually, I'm Llama does play Thatch. Forgot about him. I'm hoping, dude, I'm running into so many names that I did not think I would ever see play this game again today. I'm hoping for some big things to advance the meta in 2022, honestly. I mean, if international play comes back, who knows how much the game will advance. Because, you know, the two regions have evolved completely. I say two, but I guess other regions are also included. But who knows what capacity lands will come back in. If they even come back at all with... Alright. Yeah, the two... Every region has been, you know, evolving completely on its own. Wow. Dude, okay, I've mentioned this to, like, some other professional players. I feel like the biggest problem with, like, why Lance is not good is because D-Light is like, so impossibly difficult to follow up off, and, like, it's such a difficult move to hit. I don't know. I feel like out of everything to be touched on Lance, a lot of people think, and it's true, like, an easy way to buff this weapon is to give it, like, sidelight Sair or sidelight recovery true combo back. That's such, like, a lazy way to do it. In general, I think, like, subtle changes, as opposed to just adding back, like, massive combos, game-defining combos, meta-defining combos. For example, like, Gauntlet and Nair into recovery, which has been meta-defining every time it's been in the game. Would be like subtle ways to make confirms with no dodges better, or exist, like in this situation where if you like increase the stun of Lance D-Light just enough to make D-Light and Light unjumpable, something like that. Like, that could be a buff that has implications that go far beyond what's obvious. Overall, guys, I'm just hoping for some positive experiences in 2022. These last 2 years have been not been a very happy camper, I guess you could call it. You know, it's very sad not being able to see any of my friends that I've made playing this game. Wow, guys, disappointing so far despite his name. I'm just hoping that, you know, at least in some capacity, esports, not just Brawlhalla, but esports in general, can resume in a more fan-friendly environment than for Brawlhalla, and just even a LAN-friendly environment, because it's been very sad. You know, one, not being able to prove OD Trap is disconnected. That is not something I would expect from someone with that name. Yeah, I'm just really hoping for everything to normalize somewhat, but you know, who knows when all this stuff is gonna come to a seeming end, because it will never end, most likely. The virus will. Although it seemed negative, that last monologue, I will say that what Brawlhalla is able to accomplish online is something truly to be extremely grateful for. Brawlhalla's netcode is something that I've not seen in, especially fighting games, but honestly in most online gaming, it's pretty incredible how, you know, even they can make it, you know, between competitors across the world, especially across like within own regions. So I'm very grateful for what the devs have been able to accomplish on that front, and that Brawlhalla Esports has been able to exist, and not only exist but thrive online. You know, prior to 2020, like last year, a gold player knows to do that. What the hell? A gold player. I don't even know what I was saying. This guy has the gold border, and dude, I don't know if this is just like one of those things where it's like this happens by coincidence and they appear to be like a super god player, like a prodigy, or if the general population of Brawlhalla is just turned into like freaks. Like, he's even like spam jumping out of scythe combos, which is something that even like pro players don't know what to do to like reduce the amount that they're comboed. And he didn't even dodge in there. Decent. Okay, well, it appears this video is coming to an end. Hope you guys have a great New Year's. Spend your time hopefully not watching this video and with your loved ones instead. There are silver linings in everything. Even if this year was not good for you guys, I hope that next year will be good. And yeah, looking forward to the future. So much to look forward to. If you're a fan of me, big things coming. Promise to capture more dubs, not only in 2v2 of course, but in 1v1. Future content will be much better than what I've produced in the past, akin to that video about incredible esports facts. And then even if you're just a fan of Brawlhalla, I'm sure that there is much coming in 2022. Honestly, Battle Pass is probably gonna come out in a few weeks, so yeah. Hope you guys all have a great day, and hope you guys all have a great start to your next year.